Welcome back to the next episode of Thomas Thai Kitchen. Today we are going to cook a tom yum soup with prawns, a very traditional Thai dish as well. So for the tom yum soup, so we have the big shiitake mushrooms, we have the small shiitake mushrooms, and we have the oyster mushrooms as well. The trinity of the ingredients, it's actually those three. We need lemongrass, KAFFIR, lime leaves and galangal root. The combination of those three ingredients, this is going to give the taste of the tom yum soup which we want to have. Slicing our mushrooms into some smaller pieces, you will see you can never have enough mushrooms. Just add them into a cup. Four, five, six. Make sure to peel them nicely. Cloves, we add it to the galangal. The chili shots, make sure to press them, squeeze them a bit, that the taste is really coming out. You usually can only buy them into big packages, so the good thing on it is you can freeze them, so always when you need them just take out a few leaves which you need. In our case we have about 10, and if you smell on them right now while you're doing this, you can really taste and smell a very strong lemon taste. Now the lemongrass, we cut off the edges, then we cut off this part, and the only thing which we want to have is this part of the lemongrass. In order to make sure that we get as much flavor out of it as possible, just take a knife, and again you can smell out the flavor. Then you cut them in a diagonal way into some pieces, just like this. And as always, never forget to take a sip of a beer. We want to take out the bean. I have a trick for you. You take one prawn, you go to the second, you just go into it like this, pull it up, and then you have it right here. Let's try again. Pull it up, and then you have it right here, and you can just pull it out. I hope you can see it. Always make sure to soften them a bit before you cut them. It's going to be way easier to squeeze out the lime juice once you need it. Just like this. Cut them in half, so they are ready as well for once we need them. The preparation is always something which takes time. It's not the most fun part of it, and now we're going to be right to the fun part. It's the cooking, it's the adding of all the ingredients, smelling out the flavors and getting ready to eat very soon. I'm hungry already, I'm starving. So let's go into it. As we have the shells of the king prawns, which we just peeled a few minutes before, we're going to use them to make our own bouillon. The shells and the head of the prawn. And never forget, when you're cooking, you need to have fun. So take a beer. This is joy pure. Cooking Thai or Asian in general means always a lot of power. So heat it up, fry it hot. Just take out all the shells, put it into a pot. We don't need that anymore. The only thing we need is exactly this sauce. This is where we have all the juicy, tasty flavor of the prawns in it. This is what we need. KAFFIR, lime leaves, our lemongrass, our garlic and our shallots. Then we are going to add the chili paste. What you can find in every grocery store is probably a regular chili paste. But ideally you're going for Thai chili paste. The difference is the Thai chili paste, it has some chili in it. In addition to that, some shrimp paste and some fish sauce. As always, don't be greedy. So in this case, we are going to add easily 2 big spoons or even 3 big spoons of the Thai chili paste plus 2 spoons of the chili paste. Now we are going to add our prawns. Don't overcook them, don't cook them too long. And now for the finish, we are going to add some lime juice. Wow, spicy, but super good.